Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today I will present about project 1 is mold design. Firstly, my name is Muhammad Ikwan Aiman bin Abdul Razak. My number metric is 07 DTP 23F1010. Okay, so in the page I have seven list of content such as introduction, injection mold in plastic process, preliminary factor in mold design, type of injection mold, complete mold design, discussion, and conclusion. Okay, firstly we have introduction. Mold design is essential process in manufacturing, particularly in the production of plastic and metal components through methods such as injection molding, blow molding, and die casting. The purpose of mold design is to create a precise and efficient tool that can produce high quality parts with consistent dimension and surface finish. In this project, the mold is designed based on specific product requirements including shape, material, dimension, accuracy, and production volume. Key factors considered during the design process include parting line selection, cavity and core design, cooling system, layout, injection mechanism, and material selection for the mold component. The next is injection molding process. First is piston injection molding. The piston injection molding machine is one of the earliest methods used for molding plastic or thermosetting material. In the system, a piston or plug is used to push the molten material into the mold cavity under high pressure. For application in piston injection molding is simple or small plastic part, thermosetting molding components, and the last is prototype or low volume production. Okay, for next in injection molding process is reciprocating screw injection. The reciprocating screw injection molding machine is the most commonly used system for producing plastic parts. It combines the function of melting, plasticizing, mixing, and injection the material using a single screw. The bolt rotates and moves forward or backward. For the application is automotive plastic component, electronic housing and connectors, and the last is consumer products such as toys, container, and bottle caps. For the third example for injection molding process is transfer molding. Transfer molding is a process used mainly for thermosetting plastic and rubber materials. It combines features of both compression and injection molding. For application is electrical component such as switch, connector, encapsulation, rubber shield and gasket, and the last is composite part with metal insert. Okay, for the extrusion molding is extrusion molding or simply extrusion is continuous manufacturing process used to produce long uniform products such as pipes, tubes, sheets, rods, and profiles. For application for extrusion molding is plastic, pipe and tubes, window and door frames, electrical cable insulation, and last is plastic sheet and films. Okay, for the last part in injection molding process is blow molding. Blow molding is a manufacturing process used to produce hollow plastic products such as bottle, container, and tank. It works by inflating a heated plastic tube present inside a mold cavity until it takes the shape of the mold. For the application is plastic bottle for water, shampoo, detergent, and intake. Second is fuel tanks and container. Third is hollow toys and floats, and the last is industrial drums and medical container. Okay, for the next slide is defect of injection molding. In this page, I will choose two defects of injection molding. First is play. For the expression is silver or streaky marks appear on the surface the molted part. Cause in play is moisture in plastic material and air or gas trapped in the metal. And the second example is flow lines. For the description is visible lines or streaks on the surface following the flow pattern on the flow pattern of the molten plastic. For the cause is low injection speed or pressure, for mold temperature control, and the last is sudden change in wall thickness. Okay, next is preliminary factors in mold design. First example is clamping force. For the definition is clamping force is the pressure applied by the molding machine to keep the mold's half concavity tight closed during injection. It prevents the mold from opening when molten plastic is injected under high pressure. Okay, next is injection cycle breakdown. For the step 1 is clamping. The mold closes and locks. The next step is injection. Melted plastic is injected into the cavity. For next step is packing or holding. Pressure is maintained to compensate for shrinkage. Next step is cooling. Plastic solidifies inside the mold, and the last step is mold opening and injection. The mold open and injector pins push out the part. Okay, next is number of impression. In this page, I have 3 examples for number of impression. First, single mold. Second, multi-mold. And last is family mold. Okay, next is sprue gate. For definition is a sprue gate is the main vertical channel through which molten plastic enters the molds from injection nozzle. A sprue gate is the entry point where the molten plastic flow from the sprue into the mold cavity or runner system. For the function is to transfer molten plastic from the injection nozzle into the mold cavity, and last is to guide and distribute the flow evenly into the runner or cavity, and to maintain pressure during filling and packing. Okay, next in preliminary factor in mold design is a cool runner system and hot runner system. For this description for cool runner system is the cool runner is a channel machine into the mold plates, usually between the cavity and core plates. And the hot runner system is the hot runner system keep the molten plastic in a heated manifold and nozzle system, preventing it from solidifying. Okay, next is clamping force calculation exam. For definition is clamping force is the force applied by the injection molding machine to keep the mold half tightly closed during injection. It prevents the mold from opening due to the high injection pressure of molten plastic. Okay, for the type of injection molding is a two-plate mold. A two-plate mold is simplified and most commonly used type of mold in injection molding process. It consists of two main halves. The fixed half attached to injection machine and the moving half attached to moving platen. These two halves close tightly during the injection of molten plastic and open after the part is solidified for injection. Next is three-plate mold. A three-plate mold consists of three main plates: the front fixed plate, the runner plate, middle plate, and the moving plate. This design allows the runner system to automatically separate from the finished part when the mold opens. During the opening of the mold, the runner plate separates first, followed by separation of cavity and core plates. Okay, next is small component. In this page, I have two example. First is cavity plates. The cavity plates is the part of the mold that from the outer shape or external surface of the plastic product. It is usually located on the fixed half generation side of the injection molding machine. For the second example is core plate. The core plate is the part of the mold that from the inner shape or inner surface of the plastic product. It is typically mounted on the moving half of the injection molding machine. Okay, next is small components is injector pin. The injector pin is one of the most important components in an injection molding system. It is used to push or eject the finished plastic product out of the mold cavity once the part is cooled and solidified. Next is sprue. The sprue is main vertical channel through which molten plastic enters the mold from the injection nozzle. It connects the nozzle to runner system and is usually tapered to allow easy removal of the sprue during injection. Okay, next is gouge pin and bushing. Gouge pins and bushing are used to align the two halves of the mold accurate when it closes. They prevent misalignment, which could cause defect, flash, or even damage to the mold. Okay, next example for mold component is cooling channel. Cooling channel are passage design which in the mold to circulate cooling fluid, usually water, around the cavity and core plates. Their purpose is to remove heat from the molten plastic quickly and uniformly, reducing cycle time and preventing defects such as weeping or sing mark. Okay, next is small design. This is my core design, for example. Next is my cavity design. For in the page is my product design. And the lastly is complete mold design. Okay, next is discussion. After completing the mold fabrication process, several important observation and learning were identified. The process began with material preparation when suitable metal was selected based on strength, heat resistance, and mechanizability. During machining, precise measurement and carefully handling were required to ensure the mold cavity match the product design accurately. And the lastly is conclusion. In conclusion, the mold making project was successful, complete, and met the required specification. Throughout the process, I gained valuable experience in understanding the importance of precision, proper planning, and teamwork in manufacturing. The project also improved my technical knowledge in machining, assembly, and testing mold components. Okay, in the page is my reference. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.